Hi and welcome to another weekly update from seekingchange.co.uk. My name is Steve Wallace. What I'd like to have a conversation with you about today is when human beings react and trying to find some origin and some way of working with them to understand what it is they're reacting to and how to help solve it. I was working with a group of professionals as we're doing some training that I do called Why Do We Do That and What Do We Do About It? If you're interested in that, then please have a look at the website and I have some more details on that. Or if you want to enlist training on it, then it basically problem solves. It basically gets to the heart of the issue and gets it resolved and cuts out a lot of the disturbance that goes on from it. And it's a really good tool to use when you're trying to help other human beings to cope with life and cope with what they're going through. So all human beings, no matter who we are, no matter what experience we've had, react to stimuli. We never do anything for nothing in my world. There is always a reason why we do what we do. Unless we're not able to cognitively function, and then we may just do some things basically because that's what we do. But most human beings can cognitively understand things, and we take things from a frame of reference from our past, either something we've had before or done before or seen before, will give us an understanding of our life today. And so when children, in this case, I was talking to these professionals about their role in caring or supporting processes. When children react, they react because of something. And sometimes what we do as human beings is we react using things to show that we're hurting. So if a teenager, for example, came home and trashed the bedroom, then you could react to the trashing of the bedroom. And you could grab them and you could make all sorts of processes that would enable them to see the error of their ways, if you like. But it might not necessarily fix the problem, because the trashing of the bedroom could be a what. So what's are always things? What's are things that we do in order to understand that we're hurting in some way, shape or form? So if you ask that teenager, why did you do that? The teenager might not know. They might not be able to share. They may not be able to work it out for themselves. So how you talk to them might be more important than what you say. So when you're talking to them, you need to use something called open questioning, which elicits an answer. So you might say, instead of why did you do that, trash your bedroom, you might say, what did you get from it? And then if they're able to voice that, then you would get some understanding of the reaction and why the reaction was there, and then you can use more open questions to elicit the origin. And so the what, the product of the reaction, is just a way of explaining that something else is going on underneath. And if you can work with something else underneath, then you can get to the why. And that's a particular focus, a particular way of working that gives you that way of getting from the what to the why, which I use in my training. So if you can find the why, then you can resolve it, sort it, and pretty much get it so it doesn't happen again. The why is usually a process whereby we have to take, or somebody has to take some responsibility, which is why it's easier to work with a trash bedroom than it is with the why, which might be some kind of process within the family, for example. So if there was a disturbance within the parents, for example, then the child may trash the bedroom, but then the parents would have to take some responsibility of their part that they played in that trashing the bedroom, which is sometimes why we never ask the question, we never ask the why, because it's sometimes easier for us. But it's really important to get to the why, because if you keep on dealing with the what's, and you ground them, or you do this, or you do that, or you do the other, that won't necessarily solve the issue. It might just lead to different behaviour that might not be helpful as well, or more extreme behaviour possibly. So try and find the why, and then you can get to a point where you can fix things, and you can solve things, and you can sort things. Stay with the what's, and the likelihood is you won't. It'll just store it for another day, or the behaviour will get worse. If you want to interact with any of the training methods that I use, and all the courses that I produce, then by all means log on to the website www.cpj.co.uk, or drop me an email and I'll let you know when the next round of training is happening. Take care, and remember, try and find out the why. Don't worry about the what. Look after yourselves. Bye.